follow this tutorial if you want to understand the tools, how to work with color, how to work with curves. This one's particularly important to understand the curves to be able to recreate a style like this. Any style it's important to understand the curves. So we've done heaps of tutorials on him before, but this time we are going from this image to this one, matching this one over here. So yeah, let's get into it. As before, and we're trying to go for the stylized look. This one to match the rest of his images and color palette and style. Okay, so we come back. So we've just got the curves already done, and I'll explain the curves later on about what role they play, how they affect the contrast and color and everything a little later on when it makes a bit more sense. But we will up the exposure because the curves really darkened our image. Contrast down. We'll drop the whites and highlights. This is style reasons, very common style to drop that for the silky matte look. Blacks down for some crunch. Clarity, so his shot has so much texture and crunch and contrast, so I'm going to go with something like this. Pop to the color. Okay, so if we reset and see how that flattens and takes out a lot of contrast. We'll come back to it soon again. Okay, we're going to really up the warmth. Really up the warmth. Bring out all those oranges because he favors whatever colors are naturally in your image. You sort of run and emphasize those colors. So we're emphasizing the warm tones. Split toning, let's go like this. Greenish blue, a teal in the shadows. And then in the highlights, let's go just to balance out that greenish tone in the shadows. Now you can see that we're very green, but I've done so many tutorials on him before. I'm gonna move this to the right, and then it's like white balance, but only in your shadows. And I really like to use it. And we're gonna come a long way to the right. You can see that gets our tones. So most photographers think they know Lightroom really well, but when it comes to creating styles, there's this whole world of different techniques. I've made the world's first program for building your style. So you get all these different styles and we learn the why behind adjustments, in depth about color. It's the fastest way to get to the style you want, because when you understand color theory so well and you learn Lightroom so in depth, and then you know all these different styles, you know how to pick the right edit for the photo. Okay, so some photos just suit different editing better because we have all these different styles in one place, and it just really speeds up learning. It really lets us skip the guessing. We immediately just have transparency and knowledge on how to get these styles because we have so many pros teaching. I'm there making sure people can get these pros results onto their images. It's a really foolproof way to get your style, a course that every single photographer needs. Let me know if you have any questions and catch you. And then we have so many oranges and reds and yellows, so we're gonna just accentuate them. Back up top, let's fine tune. Whites can come up a bit, but we are a bit too saturated and stuff, so let's drop. His style, typically we drop these a lot. We let the oranges and that really emphasize themselves. We've got enough blue in the split toning anyway. Oranges maybe. And then the reds, let's go a little more orange. Yellows. There's not a lot of blue and greens in here, but we want warmer tone, I think. No. Go this way. Not a lot. But we'll go for some teals or more green. Blue, we'll go for less of a purple, more of a green. Very subtle, but I want more redness. Let's go this way. Okay, so luminance, yellows, yes. Brighter. Oranges, touch for a bit of pop. Luminance is the brightness of colors. Aqua, yeah, I think we're good. Okay, and then we've got a brush on the subject here, so potentially I could leave this alone, or I could like cool down the subject, and then he gets a bit more contrast between him and all the warm tones. Highlights, just like a touch of brightness to the subject, but not too much, so it stays natural looking. Okay, so let's talk about the curves. So if we reset, so you can see how there's so much more contrast and harshness, but this is the power of the curves that can really like smooth out your image, give that silky matte look. This curve, if we reset it, you can see, especially in the shadows, it's really smoothing it out. And then this one, reset, is like, it's doing the same, but through the whole image, so like the mid-tones, the highlights. And then this curve, reset, we're adding a touch more green into the middle of the image. So quite often I see he's got this green in the skin tones, and then just like pulling out a bit of that green in the shadows and blacks to offset it and make those blacks like quite black. So yeah, it's the curves on and off. Very important to understand, especially the difference between sliders and curves, because if you don't know the difference and how to work with them both, you'll just like make your image darker. It'll just look muddy, where you can get like a bright, silky, underexposed image if you understand the tools. We do need to enable profile corrections, Canon 2470, and we will do some grain. So just put it up, let's drop the size, up the roughness. Probably go for something like that. Reset, after, reset, and after. I do kind of want like more shadow and more smoothness, like kinda. So maybe I bring that shadows down a bit, and then just make sure I keep the same smoothness. But I might not mess with it too much. I think we're okay. So yeah. Lightroom tells you nothing about color. They just expect you to know all these rules to color. You can really start to learn to create your own style, emulate styles, pick and choose styles, make the right adjustments to photos to achieve the style you want. Links in the description, and catch you in the next one.